Well, here's another, I can call it a food or a supplement. You can buy it in the form of a supplement, and that's beetroot right here. Nature's Way makes that supplement. I trust supplements from Nature's Way. You can also buy it like this. It's called Russian Borscht. It's beet soup. Actually contains the whole beet, the beet and the root and everything. It's very, very healthy. Now, as in anything, like, you can't really live off of one full food. It's not like a miracle where it cures every damn thing there is. But it's something not commonly known in America. Now, some places in Russia and Poland, they also have Polish borscht. It's pretty popular, but the areas where they eat a lot of this particular root, the beet roots, and have the beets, very low incidence of cancer, a lot of longevity, and it's got many uses. It's been known since ancient times, and that's something I really use as a key for anything I would say that I think is good. If it's been known in ancient times as something that's excellent and prescribed by the ancient doctors, not the modern doctors, we know, in my common sense mind, that's one of the best things around. Now, with beetroot, some of the things that is, well, you know what it's actually used. It says improve stamina, but I'll lid on that a little bit more. It's actually used a lot by the top athletes. It's been proven scientifically that for the same amount of effort, where you're putting out the same amount of watts energy and that type of thing in your body for performance, athletic performance, there's less oxygen uptake required when you have this beetroot. That's true. It's also an extremely powerful liver detox, and a lot of these diseases and things like that come about because the liver's overloaded. The liver actually takes out the toxins in the body. That's what slows you down, toxins. So if you detox the liver, this is very powerful. It'll work efficiently again and naturally. So that's another thing. Ancient Greeks and Romans used to use beetroot to treat fever and blood and gastrointestinal problems, going back to the ancients. This was prescribed by the ancient doctors. I don't think they were fools. Believe me, I do not think they were fools. And a lot of times, either that. Now, I haven't heard of anything being used with this with pets. But that's the other key that I sometimes look at if it's used on pets, but not in this case. But still, it's used by athletes. It's used to detox. It also reduces blood cholesterol levels, fights cancers, and supports immune cells in the liver. So the liver is actually a lot where it takes out a lot of the impurities in the blood. It's a blood cleanser. So you want the liver to be at tip-top shape. That is why, another reason the beetroot works, but also, like I said, it improves stamina for some reason or another. The same uptake you need in oxygen and stuff, somehow it's used more efficiently. It's a good thing for top-notch athletes that want to give themselves a little bit extra edge. They'll take this stuff. Now, where do you get this? You know, I actually get this in Walmart, and there's an ethnic section. You just don't notice. You know, when I check out, a lot of times I'll get something like, you know, seaweed or something like that, or some other Japanese foods maybe, but this is Russian, right? And, you know, it's the people at the checkout would never realize that they sold this in a store in a million years. So you'd have to look in the ethnic section, and that's usually where you'll find this. But it's probably found in a lot of other supermarkets too, but you know, I know about it because of, you know, this supplement now is 100% real beetroot. It's nothing synthetic. It's nothing pharmaceutical. Nature's Way is actually known for making some pretty good supplements. It's the actual beetroot itself that's ground up. It's I think it's pretty damn good, but it's also not well known. But you don't need to actually take the supplement. You can just take this. Actually, it's called like a soup. It's really like a soup. And but it has a number of benefits out there. The Western diet, it's something where you don't have to take this like every single day, but it's something that should be included in the Western diet. It's not a bad idea at all. And like I said, if the ancient Greeks and Romans used it and actually prescribed it to treat fever and blood and gastrointestinal problems, you damn well know it's good stuff. You know, always trust your ancient Greeks and Roman doctors. That's what I say. That's what I say. I mean, I don't trust the modern doctors. That's just how I am. So, but the other thing is, it's really noted even in modern doctors and modern science as a very powerful liver detoxification thing. And since it does that, quite honestly, you can very fairly say that it improves your health, because the liver working at top capacity is the thing that really cleanses the blood more than anything of various things, many different things. So this can improve your health quite a bit, and it's just a simple food. And you know what the Greeks say about foods? Let foods be thy medicine. That's what I'm talking. That's really what I'm talking about. It's not that expensive either, and you don't need too much of it. So it's a unique idea. I think I just want to put out here, because I really don't see anybody on YouTube putting this one out about Russian borscht. It's very helpful, very helpful. And the people that in the areas that have a lot of this, the Russian beetroot and the Russian soup, which includes the root itself, they have virtually no cancer rate in that area, and they have very long life. So you know, the Russians know a couple things too. It's not just the Asians, it's not the Indians, it's not just the American Indians. It's various parts of the globe all have their little specialties. So it's basically a Russian and Polish specialty.